Hi, I'm James Foley. I'm an author and illustrator, and I have got a new book called Chickensaurus, which is a graphic novel, a comic book about chickens that turn into dinosaurs. And I'm going to show you how to draw one of the chicken dinosaurs today. It's a Trifeathertops. So it's a cross between a Triceratops and a chicken. It'll be lots of fun, so let's get started.
Let's start with the basic shapes of the animal first. So let's go for their head shape. You can start with kind of a ovally sort of shape here, and then you can add the beak of the Trifeathertops on the side here. And we can then have the body of the Trifeathertops over here. And then the tail can swing around here. And then let's put 4 stumpy legs on too. Okay, that's the basic shape. It's not too hard to draw that basic shape. Let's figure out where the eyeballs and the horns are going to go too. So we've got 2 big horns up here, and 1 horn here, and then we've got our eyes in the middle. Alright, cool. This is all the basic shape stuff that we need to do. Now we can go over the top with the outlines. Let's put the horns on first. We'll go darker with our lines and put the eyeballs on. I usually make the Trifeathertops look a bit dopey, so I make its pupils point out in opposite directions like this. Put that horn on, and now we can put the beak of the Trifeathertops on. A couple little nostrils on the beak there. Here's part of the chin, and now we're going to put a couple of feathery lines here, and we'll put a couple of feathery lines here too, in sort of the middle of the cheek. Let's draw the other side of their head going back here behind these horns. Alright, now there's 3 levels of feathers on the top of its head. So let's put the first level on. We can draw some big feathery shapes going behind this horn, and then across over this horn, and then even a little bit around that horn. And now another level behind it too, like this. And another level behind that. So it's like a big crest of feathers instead of the crest of bone, which they normally have. Kind of looks like it's got a feather afro. Alright, now it's got its control collar on around its neck, which is how Dexter Maelstrom, the bad guy in the book, it's how he keeps them under control. And then we can put some feathery shapes going across the back of the dinosaur and around the bottom of the dinosaur. And then we can put his feet on and his little toenails. And then we can put his tail on. Now, I'm going to put the crests on the bumps on the tail on first before I draw the rest of the tail. But you can always draw the tail first and then draw the bumps. It's up to you. Alright, a couple of extra little feathery lines in through here. It kind of looks a bit furry, really. And then you can make it whatever colours you like. In the book, in the internals of your illustrations, it's all in shades of grey, but I had to figure out what colour I wanted to make it for the book trailer, so I made it shades of brown. I'll show you the colours that I chose, but you can choose whatever you like. You can make it bright purple, really. Up to you. Oh, I've got to use a new layer. I forgot to put a new layer on. Okay, let's try that again. Let's go. Yeah, it's good. Now our line work will still show through. I might make my brush a bit bigger so we can cover this area quicker. There we go. That's quite a dark sort of fairy brown. I might make it a richer, brighter brown. Yeah, that's a bit better. Here we go. Now, apologies for the noise outside. I have a studio that faces a cafe, and there's a playground, and quite often There is noise outside. But really, I can't be much of a children's illustrator and writer if I get grumpy at the sound of children playing, can I? Alright, so I use a lighter brown for the inner crest here, and I'll use that darker brown again for the next level down. And I'm going to use kind of an orangey colour for the skin. Kind of an orangey brown again. And I'll put a scaly sort of colour on these too. I'll make these toenails dark brown in a second. Here we go, dark brown toenails. We'll make this control collar a grey to make it look like it's some sort of metal. We can make these horns, give them a bit of shading. And we can make this beak sort of a lighter colour. There we go, and let's put some little, kind of looks like freckles, or it could be scales. If you're using, sorry, that noise is probably being picked up by the iPad microphone as a tock, 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 tock. It's quite a loud noise. I apologise. It will be, it will be over soon. Okay, cool. Let's put in, whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Let's put in a lighter sort of browny colour in here to give a few sort of highlights for the feathers. Okay, so that is my design for a Trifeathertops from my book Chickensaurus. Let's put a little bit of shading underneath it, and that's our last thing we've got to do. Just so it doesn't look like it's floating in the air. A bit of shading is good. There we go. Trifeathertops.